Grand Rising peeps, I'm coming on here with a quick message, and it's going to be like pretty much like a common sense way of explaining or breaking down what grounding is like within the spiritual community, just to explain it to people that don't have like an understanding of what grounding is or understanding on why grounding is something that's important. All right, so I'm gonna give a quick little story time before I get into what it is that I'm gonna be speaking on regarding grounding. And before we get into that, crystal of the day, clear quartz, get you one. Moving on, so story time. So I work at a company that pretty much makes Amazon shipping bags of all kinds. So we got the paper bags, we got what is called poly bags, we got the pat jacket bags, which are pretty much like slippery bag that has bubble like lined on the inside. But anyways, so we create those type of bags, right? And because it's machine based, the machine pretty much cuts off the excess trim that we don't need. So when we go to collect all this trim, because it's plastic rubs up against each other and it creates static. It's through the friction, which is something that's common sense. So whenever we touch it, we get shocked sometimes, and we have to pull a lot of that trim out of the machine, right? Okay, so with that understanding on how static works, and like from a common sense standpoint, just from the information that we learned in school, static is pretty much electrical energy. You got to understand that we are electrical beings in and of our entire nature. We are conduits or pathways. Conduits is like a path that can be charged or circuited. So we are circuited to generate and hold energy. So with that being said, the sun is the greatest electrical source of energy that we have within our solar system. Think about how they use solar panels and they pretty much charge the energy from the sun into these solar panels so that they can produce electricity. So given that knowledge, the sun is electrical energy. So think about it. When the sun is shining on the earth all day long, imagine if you were standing out in the sun from sunrise to sunset, you'll be a burnt ass crisp, right? Well, okay, so given that the sun is the most powerful source of electricity, think about all the electricity that the earth is absorbing. When you put your feet directly on the ground and you're barefoot, the same way that at my job we touch the plastic and it shocks us, the same way the earth is holding and storing electrical energy. So when you walk directly bare feet onto the earth with your soles placed directly down into the grass, on the soil, in the ground, you are now transmitting this electrical energy into your body. Your entire body is a conduit for electricity. Even your hair holds electrical energy. That's why with melanated beings, our hair grows upward and it extends up to the sun so that it can capture all that electrical energy. One thing about us as humans is that our hair is pretty much like our antenna. So it is pretty much where information can be derived from. So it picks up information about your surroundings and then it informs it to you intuitively. But yeah, so that was my message on grounded today. Stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However many parts I make, you feel me? We signing out with that one. Dash Divinity. Follow me on Instagram. Follow my YouTube. Dash Divinity. Get with it, y'all.